Hey guys, one of the ideas that got floated to me when I asked for suggestions for video topics the other week was motivation. So let's talk about that. Motivation is a funny thing. We read quotes and we watch videos looking for some form of motivation. Or at least I know I did when I was younger. I used to watch workout videos and read when social media became more of a thing, because I'm getting on a bit now. Used to read social media posts and quotes about motivation and working out to try and get me to go exercise. But in reality, that kind of motivation tends to last about as long as it takes to read the quote or watch the video, and it's not very long lasting. Jordan Saya actually put out a video on motivation earlier this week, and I swear that I was working on the script for this video, or my notes for this video before he even did that. But the man knows his stuff. So just like Jordan said, more lasting motivation comes from taking action first. So many people think that it's look at quotes, look at videos, get motivation, go take action, get results. Whereas what's closer to the reality is that you take action, you make yourself take some action, you get some results, and as a result of those results, you gain motivation to do more. But how do I find the motivation to take the action in the first place? Honestly, it could be as simple as a little bit of discipline, or force, for want of a better way of putting it. Force yourself to take that first step, to go and do the thing that you don't really want to do for a little while. It'll get easier though once you start to see results. So you take action first, you see some results, and that motivates you to take further action. It's just that initial bit of action that takes the effort. Okay, but how can I make making myself take action a little bit easier? Well, one, make it really simple to take action. You're not going to go from zero to a pro bodybuilder's routine in one go. There's going to be stages along the way. Even if your eventual goal is to become a pro bodybuilder, you have to start where you are with something simple. So like Jordan said in his video, take a 5-minute walk. If you set yourself the goal of getting a 5-minute walk 3 times a week that you wouldn't usually get as your first step, how straightforward is that? Like it really is. And if you don't want to do 5 minutes, do 3 minutes. If you don't want to do 3 minutes, just walk to the end of the garden path. But once you start with that really, really simple thing, that will tend to grow. And eventually that 5-minute walk will extend in time. It might end up being half an hour, it might end up being 40 minutes, or it might even become a jog. It might be that you don't necessarily go for longer, but that you go further or quicker in the same amount of time. And the thing is that when you start with something that is so simple, it takes very little effort to do that thing. You can see some results from doing that thing, and that motivates you to do more. But because that thing is so simple, it becomes easy. Once it becomes part of your routine, it becomes easier to do that. And the effort that you used to have to put in to do that simple thing, you can then focus on doing just a little bit more by going a little bit further, or a little bit quicker, or for a little bit longer. Once you've started, it will become easier and easier for you to make the actions you take just a little bit tougher as time goes by. If it's really easy to take the action, then you should keep seeing results in some way, shape or form, and as a result, continue to be motivated to take further action. And number 2, make it enjoyable. When you get stressed out by other things in life, and you will, there's no way that you can avoid that. It's going to be very unlikely that when you're already stressed from other things in your life, that you're going to continue to do something optional that is also stressful. If you're having a stressful time elsewhere, like in work or family or relationships or whatever it happens to be, and the gym also stresses you out, then it's very unlikely that you're going to be stressed from everything else and then want to go and be stressed out by going to the gym, right? It's far more likely that you're going to fall back on old behaviors that used to help you deal with stress. And that could be anything. It could, Netflix and pizza. I don't know. It could be anything. But it's probably not going to be another stressful thing. So if you can find a form of exercise or a method that allows you to move towards your goal that you enjoy, that isn't stressful, that maybe even helps you relieve stress, then when you get stressed in the real world, you're far more likely to keep going, to keep doing that thing. So you won't have to rely on so much motivation to keep going, but you will continue to see the results, and that will hopefully keep you motivated to keep doing that thing, especially because you enjoy it. So in summary, motivation comes from taking action and seeing results. If you make the action that you have to take really, really simple, it's more likely to happen. If you make the action that you have to take something that you actually enjoy, then it's more likely to actually happen. It's more likely then, as a result of taking that action, you will see results. You'll be more likely to take that action more often if you actually enjoy it and it's simple. Yeah? You'll see results and you'll continue to be motivated. Trying to force yourself to do things that are really complicated and or that you don't enjoy, you're going to need a lot more discipline to make those things happen. And although, yeah, discipline is a thing and you can use that, it would be far easier if you just made the things that you had to do simple and something that you really enjoyed.